The Hononegah boys basketball team had a great season last year. The Indians won 21 games and they finished 4th in the conference.
And this season, with almost everyone back, the Indians are more of a threat than ever to challenge from the top of the conference. They're 16-2 after tonight's win. Let's get to know this Hononegah team better with head coach Tom Schmidt. You guys are off to a terrific start this season. What would you say has worked so well for you guys that's gotten you to this point with so many wins already?
Yeah, I'd say we're a really well-balanced team. I think that part of that goes with having 5 seniors on this team starting for us. So we've got Caleb Hart has been a varsity player for 3 seasons now, and that's always nice when you have a point guard that's got that type of experience. And Oba Fasolojo and Dante Bell, Demarie Briggs got a ton of experience for us last year as juniors. Wyatt Henson ended up missing last year with an ankle injury for the most part, but he put in a lot of work in the offseason. And just having those 5 seniors kind of familiar with what we do and ready to go right from the start's been a huge benefit.
And they all play so well together, which is, chemistry is huge in basketball, as we all know. Has it just kind of come natural, that chemistry for this group of guys? Or is it just a product of them working so hard at it for so many years?
I think it's a product of them working so hard at it. I think the nice thing about this group is I feel like we've got 5 guys that love basketball on the floor at the same time, and they're all capable of shooting, capable of scoring, and the more comfortable they've gotten playing together, the more willing they are to share the ball and make that extra pass. And when we're doing that, we look pretty good.
Oba has looked real good this year. And he's been a huge part of your team for the last couple of years. Where have you seen the most growth in his game this year?
I would say with Oba, we know that he can score. He's one of the best scorers in the area. He's developed a really good outside shot, but his ball handling and willingness to draw the attention of the defense and find the open man has really kind of helped take not just his game, but take the team to kind of that next level.
Now here's a guy who's been hot for you of late. Jamison Gilbertson hit that 3-ball down at the DeKalb tournament that sent, I think, the semifinal game into overtime. And then he comes back last Saturday and knocks down 5 3-pointers in a win against Barrington. So how much growth have you seen in his confidence in addition to his ability, and what does it mean to you to have him knocking down those 3 balls?
Jay's been great for us all season long. He's been shooting the ball with confidence. He's been a real spark off the bench for us, and when needed in a pinch, he's been able to start and perform really well. Clutch 3 down at DeKalb to send that into overtime. But he's a guy that, he believes that next shot's going in, and you need to have guys like that shooting with confidence, and Jay's definitely been a great spark for us.
You guys have yet to play Auburn, but you have played Guilford, and you were leading by a point or so late in the 3rd, early in the 4th quarter. And those are 2 teams, if you want to contend for a conference championship, you got to be able to play with those 2 teams and beat those teams. But even though you lost the Guilford game, what did you see out of that game in terms of this Hononegah team's ability to compete for a conference championship with the likes of a Guilford, Auburn, and whoever else this year?
Yeah, I think going in, everybody knows Guilford and Auburn are kind of the teams to beat. Tons of talent, tons of returning talent. I think our guys are always excited to compete against those types of teams. I think, we always talk about playing as well as we can, regardless of who we're playing, and we don't focus a ton on wins and losses. Obviously, you always want to win, but it's more about the process of us getting better. And, Guilford beat us by about 10 the first time we played them, but hopefully with that kind of process-driven mentality that we've got, we've continued to improve, and hopefully we're more prepared the next time we play them.
Now, I've seen Hononegah several times already this season, and boy, they are legit.
You don't win 16 games by early January by accident.
No, you don't.